Burn, baby. All right, I think we're ready to go.
Let's see why not.
Yes, it is. Woo! Hello and welcome, heroes, to the Crit Academy. I am your host, Justin.
I'm your player, Austin.
I'm your player, Matthew.
And I'm yet another player, Ian.
Yes, I am really excited. Today we are starting our online campaign, Descent into Avernus. I said my name is Justin. That's my name on the show. Today I am your Dungeon Master, Total Dumas.
Total Dumas.
See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Nothing new there.
Matches you perfectly.
Yeah, right? So we're really excited to step into the 9 hells, right, guys?
Wahoo!
Oh, wow.
Going to hell!
I've been going there for a long time. That's why I make sure I go to church every Sunday, because every week I go 2 feet closer to hell, but then they bring me back a foot. So eventually I'm going to get there, but it's slower.
Yeah, at least someone's yanking me back a little bit.
I try to be a good boy. And just so you guys know, your camera is there.
Yup.
Not that it matters. I don't think it matters if you're paying attention to that, but I'm going to try to talk directly to the camera if I can. So we're really excited to start our adventure today. So before we get started, for those people that are joining us for the first time or do not watch our D&D discussion podcast.
Shame on you.
Yeah, shame on you. We run a discussion podcast that's all about Dungeons and Dragons and really hoping to inspire you with creative content that you can bring with you on your next adventure. But we're starting this online campaign today. We always do a bunch of one-shots here and there, and it's always fun. But we were all sitting around at the end of one of our other campaigns deciding what we wanted to do. We started Dragon Heist, and then, our DM just kind of stopped coming.
Doesn't really help.
Yeah, it was kind of rough.
Yeah, so that's where we're at there. So we decided that after we ran a few test plays of some of our adventures that we were going to do Descent into Avernus, and that's when Austin, this pile of... What are you doing on camera? This bastard read the book ahead of time.
Yeah.
So...
Admittedly, I don't remember a whole lot anymore.
But I've had to change a few things for a couple different reasons. One, we decided we want to start at a little bit higher level.
Yeah.
And 2, he read the damn book, so I have to change some shit. And I'm lazy, and trying to remember it all is possible, so I'm just going to kind of wing some of it. That being said, what?
Always good.
That being said, I think we should start off by introducing our adventurers.
Right.
So please introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit of your character's name, who they are, what they do, all that jazz, and make it sound interesting for the one person that's watching.
Hey, I've got one. All right. So I'm Austin. Hi. You've probably seen me on the show a few times, and if you haven't, that means you haven't been watching the show.
What the hell?
We know who you are.
We know where you live, kid.
But the character I'm playing is a Voidwalker Paladin. And if you don't know what a Voidwalker Paladin is, that means you really don't look at anything that we do. So
it's one of our best-selling products on the DMs Guild. You can find it at critacademy.com.
This guy's the plug master.
Yeah.
But
our show may not be suitable for young children.
Yeah, that's remember that. But I'm still a paladin. But I'm a lawful evil paladin, so expect me to kill a lot.
You're not gonna have issues.
You come to the right place.
But Zorax is a Scourge Azamar. So he's an angel guy, but he's evil. But instead of taking the Fallen Azamar, I didn't want to really do that, and Scourge just seems kind of evil by being angry all the time anyway, so I went with it. And then I am a soldier of the flaming fists of
He's a flamer.
And
not that there's anything wrong with that.
Currently I'm rounding up a whole bunch of people to maybe not execute them. I haven't figured that out yet, so we'll see what happens.
Tell me anything about that.
I hope we're not executing people. That'd be bad. The story would end very quickly.
Story's done. Well, if you're gonna execute people, freaking Baldur's Gate is the place to do it.
Yeah,
right?
Baldur's Gate's the one place to do it. So.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Austin.
Yeah. Also, he's married.
Oh, he's married.
Yeah, he's married to.
What's his name?
Saphira.
Saphira.
So, yeah,
It's one of my
Saphira.
favorite characters in Aragon.
I forget that that's a thing. I really do.
A failed movie and multiple books.
Yeah.
The books did not fail. Don't listen to him.
Yeah,
He
the
plugged
books are
those
good.
all together. Movie was not good. Books were fantastic.
That's what I said.
It is what he said.
The failed movie and 3 books.
4 books.
Whatever.
I see what you're saying, because correct English says that was all.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Look,
But yes,
I
Saphira
do
is a
correctness.
noblewoman who lives where the Watchers work. I forget what I think it's in El Turiel or something. I don't actually know.
El Terrell.
El Turiel, sorry. But yeah, that's it.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah, that's it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's it.
Because now's the time.
That's it.
Matt?
My name is Matthew, and I am playing Chiron, the Tiefling Paladin of Bahamut.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, he has chosen the path of vengeance. He took up the oath because around the time of when his mentor was murdered by a rival colleague.
Oh,
And
shit.
after the culprit was found out by the higher ups of the order, he decided to venture out into the world because he felt like that vengeance paladins don't feel comfortably welcome at the main churches.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're less about, all right, let's time for redemption, and more like, you don't get a second chance.
You've been evil. How many times? That doesn't matter. That's just you're gonna die today. I'm gonna do it.
All I did is steal some bread because I was hungry. It's against the law.
Stabs in the face.
All right, he's Jean Valjean.
Yeah, right.
wanna
Anyway,
go-
sorry.
Yeah,
You would not go that far, but anyway.
Wow.
That
That's yours.
depends on the
Right.
paladin. Yeah.
That's
I was
your
saying my
paladin.
paladin would absolutely cut that dude up,
Sorry.
and I'd take his bread.
So anyway, he is a tiefling. His skin is albino with raven black hair, crimson eyes. He's 5'10".
Tall boy.
He's also carrying a large overcoat to cover his armor because it looks expensive.
He's got that holy armor.
He's wearing fat loots, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It's mithril plate armor. What else would you expect?
Does he keep it polished?
No.
Mithril plate armor probably doesn't need to be polished. It
I
probably
don't
just
think-
is polished all the time. Maybe that's adamant.
I don't know. I assume they all get effed up if you're really good player or good paladin, you don't ever get hurt.
Well, this is mithril material, so it might vary.
Get dinged a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
So
supposed to
maybe that.
meld or something.
He also carries an emblem that legitimizes his faith in the order.
Right. Is it on his chest?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. What's the emblem?
It is a blue shield with a silver outline, and in the middle there's a silver silhouette of a dragon on it with a blue background.
Nice.
I believe that's the general insignia of those who follow Bahamut.
I think so. Yeah.
Sounds right. I don't really know.
I'm going with generics.
It's been a long time for me, but I think that's right.
I'm going with generics. If someone knows the accurate stuff, please let us know.
Oh, they definitely will.
Oh yeah, there's no question in that.
All right. Thank you very much, Matt.
You're wrong.
Ian?
I'll be playing Merrill Bronson, a human gunslinger. Artificer.
I was like, it doesn't say gunslinger here,
Like, oh,
Artificer, who's an artillerist, which is basically the
which
same
is essentially the same thing. Gotcha.
Except they do magic. Gunslingers don't.
typically,
Do most people know the difference?
no.
Not the guy getting shot. Between a guy getting shot with a pistol and a firebolt, there's no real difference. It still hurts like hell.
That's true.
He's still probably gonna die.
Well, basically, his background is he kind of left the family farm when he was young to go to the city to research magic and how it works.
Ooh,
So he basically kind of sees himself as a magical engineer, if you will.
very cool. I like that. I like it very much.
I guess I should also say that my character wears a mask.
Your character wears a mask. Do you not hide behind a mask ever? Or That didn't come out right.
I was like, what?
Why do all your characters hide behind masks?
Because it's Zorax. He has the same
Oh,
mask from last
it's
time.
the same guy.
It's the
that's
same
why.
guy.
I'm
He's
like,
the only
last
character
guy
with
had
a mask.
too.
Fail.
All right. Anything else, Ian? You good?
I'm good.
All right. Well, with that, we will begin our descent into Avernus.
very $1 million.
$1 million.
Wait.
Anyways.
We can just give him $1 million, guys. It's fine. Oh,
So, welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers clinging to the rocky slopes overlooking the Charinthar River. From their high perches in Upper City, the local nobles known as patriars, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy Lower City, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of By the way, Watsy, a half a page of exposition is too much, just so you know.
Only half?
Yeah, look at this. This is ridiculous.
it's kind of a bit, yeah.
Look at that in. What the hell?
That's not that bad.
I'm pretty sure that's too much. I almost said something I shouldn't have. Oh, anyways, so back to where we're at. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity.
Ooh.
One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to this place like flies to a carcass. Following the river farther east would eventually lead you to El Turel,
That's the place I was trying to think of.
capital of the Holy Land of Elturgard. Or, at least it was the case until a few days ago. The flood of refugees from El Turel has gotten worse since news arrived that the city has fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows who or what has claimed El Turel. I bet you we do.
Oh, wow, guys, I wonder what it is.
Gee, I wonder what happened.
The patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interests in Baldur's Gate, and by extension, the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since the charismatic leader Uldar Ravengard claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago.
I almost thought you were going to say Zorax. I was like, ha! I am the Grand Vizier.
Apparently, Ravengard is missing.
Oh, shit.
In his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city's gates to staunch the flow of refugees. They built a fucking wall!
Damn.
Dude, do the refugees pay for it?
Oh,
Topical.
ow.
It's made of ice.
Like his heart. Oh, God.
Holy cow.
That descended into hell quickly. That's what I did there. No one is allowed in or out. All of this was brought to your attention shortly after you were drafted by the Flaming Fist to help defend the city. Now, Zorax was not drafted. Zorax was already a part of it.
I was like, hey,
so
man.
you were one of the recruiter. You recruited these folks.
Right.
Very forcefully.
These dumbasses.
Shortly after you were drafted by the Flaming Fist to help defend the city. Your orders are to search out and speak to Captain Zaj at the Basilisk Gate, which pierces the city's eastern wall and takes its name from the various statues that rest in its niches and perch atop its battlements. Unseen, this is so much! Unseen beyond the sealed Basilisk Gate, a dirt road stretches through the outer city slums to the bridge known as Worm's Crossing, then to the distant realms beyond. Still not done.
That's okay.
Dozens of Flaming Fist soldiers are trying to control an angry mob of commoners, eager to leave the city. Armed with only a vague description of Captain Zaj, a tall man with long black hair and a leathery eye patch, it takes you a while to find him throughout the crowd. A fight breaks out between soldiers and commoners, and you finally spot the one-eyed captain as he wades into the fray and begins throwing punches. Just another day in the city of blood.
Damn. I work here. Holy shit.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Oh man. It's gonna be
so,
fun role playing this.
Yeah, so as you guys approach, these fists are flying, and you see
Are they flaming?
they are, in fact. You see almost a shimmer of
Just a little
like
red
over
light.
the like over the fire we get the little shimmer. That's how hot they are. So as
For
you
those
guys
of you who don't watch
What?
the show, note that this guy does puns a lot.
I wouldn't say a lot. Yeah.
He thought about it a little
Yeah,
too
we were talking. We were amazed. Yeah, okay. I might do a few more too many puns, especially when I'm a player, because then I got all day to
Oh,
look
yeah,
them
you
up on
have,
my phone.
yeah. You just
It's bad
have all the time.
So, anyways, so you guys are pushing through, and you spot him, and you see him in several of the flaming fists. Several of your buddies, actually, Zorax in your mask. You and several of your entourage are would be a contingent probably. You spot
More or less.
yeah, you spot the one-eyed captain and
Zaj?
Zaj, and
Okay.
the several of your contingent are engaged in some sort of bout with a young female. With you can see just strips of red hair. Her blade is drawn, and she's attacked. Her blade is drawn as if defensively, as she is then attacked. And okay, she is attacked by several of the flaming fists. You hear her bellow a quick scream, and a puff of smoke fills the air, and she disappears into the crowd.
Smart. What?
I might have to go after her. Saj.
Zorax!
Should we go after her? Or deal with the rabble?
Who are these punks?
New recruits. I got them in. They don't have insignias yet.
He kind of sneers
As
a little
I-
bit, looking down his long hook nose.
As you kind of look at the mask and you see just the literal flaming fist like on the side. Oh, that's cool. Right?
That's really cool.
Had to think about it.
Says, well, that rabble is causing trouble, and she dare draw a blade on the. I cannot say that with a straight face. The flaming.
That's fair.
She dares draw her blades against the flaming fists.
Permission to kill.
He takes a moment. If necessary, granted.
Got
But
it.
bring her to me. She claims to have information on what happened to Elturel.
That is important. We do need that.
Do you think that there'll be enough support? She seemed awfully skilled with those blades.
I look over at both of them. You know, I could see some potential in them.
What are your names?
Chiron.
Really? What are your names?
Chiron.
Oh,
Well,
okay then.
you?
Bronson. Merle.
Now that sounds a little more normal.
Where do you find these people?
Look. Have you seen the recruiters lately?
He turns around. He starts shouting as you're talking to him at several scuffles that are breaking out. You see several of the flaming fists are bashing commoners in the head. Commoners are throwing rocks. You can hear all this kind of loud screaming and chatter coming from the other side of the wall. Let's hope that it's not windy out and blow it down.
God damn it.
Oh, man. And he says, well, I don't have time to deal with this. She dared attack a soldier directly with a blade. It's one thing for a commoner who's frightened. It's another to draw your blade against a captain. Seek her out. Find her. We need to know what she knows about what happened in Elturel.
All right. Well, lads, we have our mission, so any of you good at tracking?
Unfortunately, no.
Where's my survival?
We got nobody that can track.
I have a +1 to survival, so
We got 2 paladins and artificer. What do you think?
Well, I guess I don't know
Yeah.
exactly what you guys are great at.
Not
So
that.
he kind of turns and he says,
Actually,
"Make it quick. We need to find out. It's possible that Summerson whispers that Baldur's Gate's next, and if we can get ahead of this, we need to find her quickly. Be gone." And he kind of just
Waves us off.
hand
I do
waves you and
I
turns
do
around and
a quick bow and I turn.
You guys are
Because obviously he's my superior. So.
yeah, you're. It's
Chain of
very
command.
crowded here. There are flaming fists everywhere. They are commoners, all about refugees. The place is packed. I avoided making a pun on purpose just because you said I would do a lot. The area is very packed full of people, and you got to push your way through. What is the plan? How do you want to approach seeking this person out? Do you want to ask around? Do you want to try to look for tracks, which is probably not going to be super
Yeah,
easy?
no.
I'm gonna
Do you have any
try.
magic?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to look for tracks.
Tricks.
You can certainly try.
Magic that I had.
I tried.
There are tracks abound, but it is hard to pick out any sort of particular, especially since you don't really know her boot size.
Yeah.
I grabbed the nearest commoner by the scuff, and
He turns around and slaps you, and you realize it's not a him, it's a really ugly woman that says, "Get your hands off me!"
she noticed the flaming fist pattern on the
She
side.
does. She's going, "Ah!" She's smacking you, hitting her with her coin purse. Let go of me, you fiend!
I moved to intimidate.
Do you know who I am? Okay. How are you intimidating her?
I
said-
grab her by the neck. Just
Oh, is Zorax gonna have to choke a bitch?
look.
Give
I
me-
ain't got time. I got a direct mission. This shit's gotta happen quick.
Let's make it happen. Give me that roll,
It's
Betty.
a 10.
Wow, you got a 2 and you still hit 10.
It's an 8, dude.
Let's get a roll here. So as you choke her, she struggles for a minute, and she reaches out and she pulls out a little filing knife and stabs your hand with it. Says, "Let go of me," and she kind of pulls herself free. She scurries away. That didn't go very well. What about you guys?
I would like to make a perception check.
Sure.
About the
What are you
crowd.
looking for?
The woman that ran off.
Poofed off, I guess.
Yeah, poofed off.
She kind of.
Yeah, I was gonna say she kind of went kapoof.
That's an 8.
You look off in the distance and you see just dashing around the corner, you see what looks like a woman about the same height with a cloak pulled over her head, duck into an alley.
There, that way. Follow me.
What about you?
I'm gonna roll investigation.
4?
If I was running away, where would I go?
Okay.
Well then. All right then.
So you
A 9.
you take lay of the land here. You step up on a little soapbox here, and you start kind of doing one of these things, poking around, and you actually spot a really nice direct pathway towards the center of the city, but appears to go the opposite direction than what Chiron has pointed out.
Well, since he seems to have seen something, I'm gonna follow up with what he said.
That's better than whatever I was trying to do,
Yeah, you got stabbed in the hand.
bitch.
I have fingernail file.
Just like,
Do they even have those?
probably not.
Well,
They probably just pulled a small knife and did one of these and was brave about
There's
it.
a letter opener.
Oh.
Commoner would have a letter open. Commoner can't write.
Cameras don't have knives. They were used for everything back then.
No, well,
In medieval times.
I was gonna say back then isn't really a thing, and
Probably just had a nail or something. Maybe she was a carpenter and she
Yeah.
just stabbed you in the hand with a nail.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the fingernail file because
Yeah,
that's
that
just
works.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Big
That's
badass
better.
guy about to fight demons gets stabbed by a crazy old lady.
Crazy old lady with a nail filer.
All right, so you guys are
We run
pushing
down the
through the
alleyway,
crowd,
yeah.
and it's real. There, you swears you saw her dash through this alleyway. I need. Are you guys trying to just walk? Are you running? Are you in a rush to catch up to her?
Good job.
I'd say
think
we're running. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you're trying. There is a
Trying to run.
very big, heavy crowd, so I'm gonna need some strength saving throws from you guys to really push through all these people that are knocking you left and right.
Ha! Joke's on you. I got winged boots. I'll fly with the crowd.
Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, I forgot. I gave them magic items.
Strength save
Yep.
I got a 10.
You got a 10. That's not bad.
12.
All right. So as you are pushing and getting knocked left and right, you kind of have Zorax has a bit of an intimidating presence, but with all the rocks being flown, you're constantly hitting your head left and right as you're trying to spot where you're trying to go. You're running into people. You trip over a cart a little bit. Up below you, you just see Bronze.
Merle Bronson.
Merle. You see Merle jump into the air with little tiny wings on his boots, flitter, 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 and he just kind of looks and flies off towards that direction.
God damn it.
And
Chiron.
Zorax, Chiron, Merle. And you see Chiron managing to push through. Do you have what kind of weapon you?
He's carrying a short sword and a shield emblazed with the same insignia of the order on it. And he, I don't know if I can do this right now, but I would like to use Thaumaturgy to just shout out, "Move! Make way!"
Oh yeah, you're hiding behind your shield and you're pushing people out of the
Just
way
that
as you're
boom.
bellowing. Very much Skyrim Thrum right now.
Yeah.
Boost roll up! And everyone gets out of the way.
I thought I was fucking
Get out
loud.
of the way.
So he
Get out
pushes
the
through.
way.
And it lasts for like a minute.
Right, that's awesome. So you're shouting, yelling, you're clearing. You look back and you see Zorax tripping over shit and getting knocked back, and he's losing distance. Merle,
He mutters to himself, "That's a member of the Flaming Fists." Oh my gosh.
he's talking shit about you.
That's a good thing I can't hear him, or else my fist
So,
would be in his ass.
Merle, you're the first to arrive as you come.
I
You're up
guess you kinda
between
just-
two. You swoop around the area that Chiron pointed out in between this alley. The sun is starting to kind of get low, so it's casting a long shadow over the buildings. And the alley is quite shaded and dark, but you do see some movement in it. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna land. Where's the movement?
All right, so you flitter down. And you kind of. I'm just imagining you floating down like those little cupids with the little bow and arrows. You kind of flutter down. You land with the smell of urine and feces and everything you would expect to be in this rundown, nasty ass city assault your nostrils as soon as you land.
Smells like the farm I came from.
Give me a Constitution save.
Smells like home.
Just like Mama's dinner.
Oh god.
So have
not
we
dinner.
met up with him yet?
No.
Nope.
No.
Nah.
Far away.
Ace of Constitution?
Yep.
Okay.
It's only a 10. You should be able to beat that.
Yeah, about that. I'm gonna go.
He's like,
I'm gonna spend my. We are using talents.
Yep.
And I'm going to be using human aptitude. So you should not have told me what the target number was.
No, it's okay. It's fine. I don't mind.
I make it now.
Okay. So I didn't actually mention this earlier because honestly, I kind of forgot. We are running with player option talents from the DM's Guild. Basically, they're like micro feats, I guess, that you get at like every third level or something,
Some
or
of them
every odd level.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Additionally, we are using plot points. I have given every player a single plot point that they can use in the campaign, which means at any point they can make a statement, and it with my approval, it pretty much becomes true.
Yeah.
Which gives them a lot of power. And can change the story
really rough up
significantly.
the game, yeah.
But that's the idea. I want to have surprise, and if it's surprising to me, it's going to be surprising to the fucker that read the book already. I'm looking at you, Austin.
Wow,
Anyways,
okay, come on.
I'm going to
I
harangue
got
you
it.
about that for a year till we're done. Hopefully, it doesn't take me a year.
Yeah.
Hope it doesn't take
Well,
a
we already skipped quite a bit, so.
That's true, yeah.
All right. So as you flutter down, you vomit kind of comes up in your throat, and you swallow it back down before it comes out, and you lose your lunch. Your kind of breath's gonna be stinky for the rest of the day. So as you flutter down, you see a little bit of scurrying behind what looks like I don't want to say like a dumpster, but like a big giant box. You assume the trash is coming from them, but there's a little bit of noise echoing from the backside. Do you want to give me a perception check?
All right, that perception is going to be a 16.
The sound you hear is like a subtle whimpering coming from around from inside of around back of this dumpster sized box.
All right. I'm gonna put out a cigar.
You have a cigar on you?
You have a cigar?
Damn, this guy's rolling.
He's a baller, man.
Yeah, apparently he's way cooler than us. Damn.
I snap my fingers letting it, but then I trace a small rune at the end, which gives off a 5-foot glow.
You see a small hooded figure hunkering down with something to their mouth as they're whimpering a little bit. Looks like they're eating something.
I hope it's not shit. That'd be rough. But you never know.
Yeah.
We live in Baldur's Gate.
And how... And it's just some random figure I see right there.
It's just as far as you can tell, it's a hooded, cloaked figure. Very small, female, very slender build. Probably not any more taller than maybe 5 feet.
Hey, they miss.
I don't want to do this.
Carefully.
How do you want to do this?
Yes. Don't hurt me, please.
Now, why on earth would I hurt you?
I didn't have any money to pay for it. I was gonna pay it back, I promise.
All that for a loaf of bread?
What?
Your character's great so far. I love it.
What do you mean?
Now, to stand up, let me have a look at you.
She kind of stands up slowly and kind of puts her head down, and you can see it's she's giving off a feeling of shame. She's kind of upset. Zorax,
Is she a redhead?
she is not.
Hey, we should have a good evening. I turn around and walk out.
We're not there yet. Zorax, you're pushing and stumbling and tripping over people. A subtle on the back of your shoulder catches you, and you turn, and there's one of your contingent fellas from the Flaming Fist. He says, "Where are you going? Didn't I give you an order? This is the leader of your contingent, not the captain of the guard. Like Zaj is like kind of the big captain, and then what is that, like what's below him, like a lieutenant? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your lieutenant. What's his name?
I did not think of this.
Me neither. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, of course he did. So you say he's my lieutenant?
Yeah. What's your lieutenant's name?
Dungren.
Huh?
What race is he?
He's an elf.
He's an elf?
Why not?
Gritty elf. I like it.
Yeah.
Does he have a name?
I don't know any elf names.
Dungren.
Dungren? Why not? Dungren.
Sure, why not?
Dungren.
What are you doing? Didn't I give you an order?
Zaj gave me a direct order. We're following a woman. You want to help?
Why?
She might know something about what happened in Elturel. So he sent me after her.
Well, did you at least finish doing what I asked?
Can I history check? Because I don't know what he asked me.
What did he ask you? What job did he give you?
Finding recruits.
There you go.
So are you talking about me finding recruits? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
I
already
got some.
forget? It wasn't even like a day ago that I gave you that job.
No, I got some. They're currently finding the woman as well.
Did you take him in to fill out the paperwork?
We don't do paperwork.
I know. I was just seeing if you were paying attention.
You motherfucker.
That's how I roll.
I know.
You know how it is. I'll tell you what. Once you get those recruits done, you meet me back at the. Damn it! I literally looked at the name of this stupid thing like 5 times, and I still forgot what it was.
was like, we don't do paperwork.
Where is?
I really rolled that one. I was like, there's no way we do paperwork at Baldur's Gate, right? There
No.
can't be. You just slap an emblem on somebody and they're suddenly part of the guard. It has to be that way. At least that's how I imagined it, so I guess that's how it is. That's so funny. Oh, that's great.
Oh, I found it.
The bunker.
No, the low. When you're done, you get them round up. You come and meet me back at the Low Lantern Tavern. All right.
Low Lantern Tavern, got it.
I don't know why all of a sudden got southern on me. Usually I give them such soft voices, but I imagine one working for the Flaming.
Yeah,
Fist
he's
being,
got
like,
it.
Burly.
Maybe it's like a wood elf.
Maybe he's half elf or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So, Chiron, you swoop around the corner, and just as you get around the corner, you see Merle starts beating his tiny little wings on his thing and starts to lift off from the area.
Hey,
Starts to levitate on out of here.
hey, what about the woman?
She ain't go that way, I can tell you that much.
Darn it.
So then, now what? What you guys doing? Well, he's leaving. You're straight up dipping, so
Well, where are you going?
To the roof.
that's smart.
So you fly up towards the top of the roof. You see Zorax is in the middle of a conversation with some weird-looking burly elf guy.
Some buff elf.
They're kind of
He's a race. Some buff elf.
What race are you? I'm buff. And you see
My name is Tough. Because it sounds like tough.
Chiron is just kind of left there, kind of flabbergasted in the aisle. Give me a dexterity saving throw, Chiron.
Me?
Uh-oh.
Why?
Yeah, don't ask me. It's Baldur's Gate, bro. Probably getting a torch thrown at you.
16.
So as you're sitting there looking up, you just at the last second hear something being released, the sound of like a clicking noise, and you look up and you see a net come launching over from one of the windows just below Merle. I swear to God, I'll remember. Just below Merle, and it lands on top of you and catches you in this net.
No, what the?
You see this woman with a hood pull the hood down with her short hair with a very gritty smile. She says, it's so easy.
Is it red? Or is
No.
it just the girl?
No, it's the girl he was talking
You're not
to.
there.
Well, I'm
And
wondering
she's
for-
holding up,
There's
she
that nobody
pulls
else
to her
knows.
mouth, and you hear, "Let them have it, boys." And she holding this little like tube and in your direction. So who's the? I'm gonna need you to add 3 rolls to the initiative for me.
Okay.
A 12, a 17, and a 9. And the arrow, the dart comes striking at you. What's your AC? It's really high, I think.
I think it's like 18 or something.
18.
Hang on. My AC is 21.
Shit.
So you see her go,
AC.
and she launches this dart, and you duck behind your Bahamut-like shield, and you hear a tink, and then on the back of your shoulders, you hear a tink tink, and you look up, and you know they came from several of the windows on the next floor, but you're not sure from where. Give me a perception check, Merle.
Oh, good catch.
He has a dice tray this big, and still missed. Almost knocked on the ground.
Actually, it bounced out up to the tray in my defense, but
Like, that'd be so hard.
24.
You spot on the second floor on each side are 2 people with the similar device that the young girl is using. They're hiding inside of windows through boarded up windows. So you can just barely see these things sticking out. So who is up on initiative first?
Chiron's actually technically me and Chiron tied.
Whose dex is higher?
I'm at a 0.
Well, mine's way higher.
Then it's not a tie. It's your turn. What does
T-
Merle do?
Technically, it's a house rule, but everybody does it, so no one cares.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's technically a house rule, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know how to
Food
say
for
it, so I
thought.
don't remember. But yeah, go ahead.
All right.
That just makes sense then.
Yeah.
Or wisdom. I guess you can do both.
Oh.
Wisdom, your ability to spot and react.
Yeah.
Well, looks like we got a couple people just trying to take us for idiots.
Idiots.
I don't think I took you for an idiot. I tried to avoid it, but your friend made such a clear target.
I'm on the roof.
Well, you know. What do you do?
All right, so I see. So 2 windows either side of the street, right?
Yep, and they're boarded up with like little cracks in them that they're shooting these darts through.
Well, the one I see across the street from the roof, I'm going to pull out my arcane focus, which looks like a very mechanical wand with a handle.
You mean like a gun?
Yes.
A wand with a hand.
It's a wand with a handle. I love it.
And they're gonna fire Ray of Frost.
Alrighty, at who? The girl, right?
No, across the street.
The guys in the windows?
Yeah.
They're gonna have well, is that a save?
No.
Then they're gonna have cover. They're hiding in like boarded up windows.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, as long as you know. He's like, I don't give a shit.
He's like, nah, I'm gonna fire him.
You're
Oh,
dang
yeah.
right, I don't give a crap.
Do you have something that lets you ignore the cover?
Let's see. I did take a feat. I think I took Warcaster. Nope.
Okay.
But that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
That's not gonna do it, man.
Okay.
So as you hold out your wand with a handle, this burst of ice blasts right into one of the things, and you see one of the hoses or one of the little doohickeys, I don't know, the dart
Plugins.
pipe, suck back in to avoid it, and you start to ice chill up the the window. Anything else?
Nope. Not
Who's
right
next
now.
up? You have to help me with that.
Chiron's next.
Chiron, you're up. Who's on deck?
Okay.
17.
You're hit by a net.
Uh,
By a net or a net?
I know Annette. She's a real pain in the ass.
bonus action, Misty Step.
Oh, come on.
Just
Okay, where are you Misty stepping to?
Right behind her.
Right behind her. Okay, so you poof away in a silvery mist and right behind her. What do you say to her?
Uh,
I know what you would say to her.
I know what I was.
I'm gonna use my action to grapple her and say surrender.
All right.
Ooh, good one.
Athletics.
I just got a 20, but she's got a +0, so
So I have to beat. Oh.
I rolled a
pretty
nat
high.
20.
Oh my gosh.
Good
Come
luck.
on. Nope.
So you try to grab onto her and you get a nice good hold of her cloak, and she puts her hands up and slips out of the cloak, and you see along her she's wearing bandoliers of the daggers, but they're not traditional daggers. They're like X-shaped all around her.
What?
A shuriken, ninja star.
Yeah.
Ow.
Gotcha. And she slips out of it. She says, "Who do you think you got?" My turn. She puts her little dart thing to the side, and she pulls out her hands like that. Instantly, she has a handful of these little ninja stars things, and she does the as a bonus action, she's going to disengage, and she runs, and she does kind of a Jackie Chan up on a barrel onto the next onto a little balcony on the first floor, and launches a barrage of these at you.
Are we straight up fighting ninjas? Like actually?
Hey.
Like ambusher style ninjas?
Luckily, this motherfucker's AC is through the roof. So as she throws him, he ducks behind the shield. Ding, ding, ding. They scatter off, sticking into the wood, thud, 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 all around him. And she's got, you hear her kind of curse under her breath. Who's up?
12.
Another dart comes lunging at you, Merle. Oh God, I got a 3. I am not doing good hot today. What's your AC?
Not doing how you
19.
rolled a nat 20.
I did well, yeah, and I checked to him. What?
19.
So another
Everyone's AC's higher than mine. What?
That's so weird.
And I'm a spellcaster, sucker.
So
True, yeah.
you hear a sound of a thud, or as a dart hits just below you, and another one right below you, and it it veers out of the alley, and you hear a. All right, who's up?
I wonder if it was the woman that
Zorax.
stabbed Zorax.
Finally me.
Yeah. So you are a medium distance away from the action. For those of you that have never played with us before, we use
You missed, idiots.
we use we use a range band because we do theater of the mind. So engaged, short means you're in melee. Short means you can get there in one movement turn. Medium means 2 movements. Long means 3 or 4, depending on the situation. And then I don't worry about anything else beyond that. There are special circumstances for anybody that has mobility. Do you guys have any additional mobility features?
Misty Step.
No, I mean like
Oh, no,
increasing
then
your
other than
movement
that, no.
speed.
No.
Not yet.
So we don't have to worry about that in this. So, all right, what is Zorax doing?
Well, I'm about a medium distance.
Yep. So you can get to the end of the alleyway.
So I'm going to run to the end of the alleyway, and I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Misty Step. Because I too have Misty Step. We're
paladin.
teleporting paladins. And
this guy fucking
is that
popping.
going to be right behind her as well?
Yeah, she was only a short distance in, so just enough to hide out of sight to draw you guys in.
Okay.
Because somebody misidentified her.
Yeah, it's okay.
Good job, by the way. So you quickly dash. You're pushing through people. You get there, and you're not really in that big of a rush because you don't realize. But when you get to the end of the aisle, you realize that there is.
I see a shuriken just on the wall. I'm like, that's not good.
Yeah, you see these little X-shaped shurikens all over the area,
knives.
and just behind you see this young lady that appears to be up on top of a banister, and launching a barrage of daggers at these shurikens at Chiron.
And then I'm gonna Misty Step. It's gonna be right behind her, and I'm just gonna be like,
So you guys,
I'm gonna pull another one. Surrender. Except I'm using command.
Okay, what save is that?
Wisdom.
Isn't that spell level?
Spell slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a spell slot.
So is Misty Step.
So is Misty Step.
Misty Step's a bonus, and this is just an action.
Right, but you
So I
can
can
only
only use
use
per round.
you can only use if you cast a spell. If you cast a spell as a bonus action, the only spell you can cast with your action is a cantrip.
Right. Okay.
A lot of
so
people
I'm
forget
not
that,
gonna
to
do
be
that.
fair.
Okay then.
Yeah, it's a very. I honestly
You
bend
could
the rule for
intimidate her.
sorcerers.
I was
but-
gonna say.
Okay. And,
Well, I could-
and honestly, a lot of people will actually ignore that rule. And even wizards have said, yeah, ignoring that rule is not as broken as we thought it was initially.
Right. But
Because you just drain
but-
spell slots that much faster.
But so I'll go by Watsy. Sorry. And I will. I mean, I have extra attack. I can grapple twice, so we'll go for the first grapple check.
You have to make a check.
Yeah,
I got a 13 on the die.
I got an 18 on the die.
Okay, so you get you teleport behind her as you're up on this second balcony area, and she doesn't expect you as she's just launched, and she's kind of cursing under her breath, and you pop up full Nelson and got a hold of her. What are you gonna do?
This is when I'm an evil character. I pull out my longsword and I stab her with it, because I can have a free hand. And just
So you're gonna
I'm
kill
gonna-
this person and have no idea why she's even fighting your friends.
There's 2 more.
You don't know that, but okay. Give me
Well,
an
yeah, I
attack
guess
roll.
that's true. I don't really know that.
Give me an attack roll.
That's fair.
Does he have advantage because she's grappled?
Nope.
Nah.
Grapple just stops movement. Now, if
Yeah.
he pins her by not shoving her prone, then he would, and she would have disadvantage.
Oh. See, that's why I'm still a noob after so many years of playing.
18 to hit.
That's gonna do it.
Okay. Where's my?
What kind? Do you have a longsword?
I have a pike. Oh no, I have a pike. Shit, I don't have a longsword in this character. Never mind. I can't attack.
Why not? Because it takes
It's
2
pike.
hands.
It's 2 hands.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Do you have
I'm not
another
attacking.
alternate weapon?
I have a javelin.
That's a one-handed.
Poker with the javelin.
I'm gonna poke her with a javelin, guys. Poke her with a ranged weapon.
That's tilt.
Yeah, it was a tilt. You're right. There we go. Well, that's a lot less. It's an 8. It was an 8, so I missed.
Oh yeah, you definitely did.
Yeah.
So you're in your excitement, you pull out your javelin and you try to, stab down, and her body twists and contorts in a very odd way that you wouldn't expect, almost gangly like a spider, and it pierces right into the deck in front of her. She says, Darling, you're gonna have to do better than that.
I still got a hold of you.
That's what they all say. All right, who's up?
Do you work the streets?
All right, number 9.
All right, another.
Did you roll on that 20?
No, I got a 2 again. That's like the third 2 I've had tonight. So
Elia.
she looks up at you and she says, "Darling, you really should watch your ass." And you hear a thud as a dart shoots up and just barely misses you. She says, "Oh, well, I guess they still got practice. We'll get you next time."
You sure talk a lot for a person who's at disadvantage right now.
Who's next?
Well, that was never mind. Now at the bottom, so me.
Okay.
Woo.
All right,
You're floating up to about 2 stories up.
Yeah.
On the first story area is the second story deck is Zorax has this woman pinned and is attacking her viciously as she's twisting and dodging in place and parrying with this weird weapon she's using.
All right. One of the guys I saw that went, I'm like, you, how dare you dodge me? Take my, not a gun.
Not a gun.
Not a
Flip it open like a lever action. Pull out what looks like a cartridge. Slide it inside. Pull it shut. Pull the trigger. And I cast Shatter on the window.
The whole thing just explodes.
just
And you just see a guy there with a look of complete and utter shock. And you can see his pants start to darken between his legs.
A guy that has to roll a dexterity save, by the way.
Oh,
because of all the shrapnel.
oh, from the shrapnel?
That's an area attack.
How much?
Well, my
Oh,
50's a 15, so.
It's a saving throw, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
20.
He takes half.
And how much is half?
2d8.
Not very much, apparently. 2.
Damn.
So you see a
We're rolling
chunk
like shit.
pierce right through his neck and right through his side. Blood is running down his side and urine down his leg. And he's just... and he... Another blow like that?
Oh, I know what you're doing.
What?
Nothing.
He's like, I know you, fucker.
That pun.
Another blow like that, and he'll be done.
Idiot.
Yeah, you just fucking this roof boom exploded everywhere. At this moment, you can hear a lot of shouting and screaming, and at the end of the aisle, you can see several people kind of forming up a crowd along with some of the flaming fist. What's going on down there?
Is that Zaj?
It was not. It was just some other.
Is it Dungren?
No.
Fucking buff elf.
Who's next? I forget.
Chiron.
Chiron. Yep.
Is the girl within distance from me?
She's a short distance, but you'd have to climb up some stuff to get to her.
Yeah.
So you can get to her, but you need to give me an athletics check. Or if you're going to teleport again, that'll work too.
No, I'm not going to teleport. I'm going
It's
to
fair.
go up, make an athletics check. See my skills. That is an 18.
Yes.
All right. I go up.
You burrowly jump on the. You saw her do this. Jump on the little barrels and up, and you're not quite as nimble about it. So your armor is scraping on the wall, and you're trying to pull yourself up.
He has mithril armor. It's really light. It gives him actually. It doesn't make him have disadvantage on stealth checks, which
Just
is
means it's quiet, right? It doesn't make it lighter.
I thought it was lighter.
Is it? It doesn't matter.
Point is, I guess.
His armor still scrapes on the thing, and he struggles to get up there. It's not as nimble.
Light, flexible metal.
Okay, still metal, still
Yeah,
rubs.
I guess that's fair.
But you're right. It's probably not as heavy. All right. Anyway, so you managed to get up on there with your shield and your sword. I forgot what weapon.
Short sword.
Short sword.
Yeah.
I hold my sword up to her neck, and I say, with intimidation, surrender. 8.
She screams, "Help! Flaming Fist! They're trying to rob me!"
I think she wasn't very intimidated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is the exact opposite.
Tiger's Roll is very intimidating.
Quick, get them! They're hurting me!
You know, you don't look like you've been hurt, admittedly. It's because we haven't been able to touch this fucking bitch.
She grabs onto her shoulder and limps a little bit. And with her
Actually, just in case, bonus action, Hunter's Mark her.
he's like, you ain't get away, bitch.
Damn, he's just like,
So you create this kind of mystical connection, marking her with your core, as your quarry. Do you have a particular way you envision that working? And please don't be a goddamn arrow pointing down where she's at.
No.
I had a player plays WoW do that shit. I'm like, come on, dude, come up with something a little cooler.
There's a glow coming from underneath his trench coat or whatever, and
Whoops.
it streams out from underneath and just beams her.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
Like,
like a
like an
tether.
invisible tether.
Yeah.
Or a visible tether. That's cool. I like
I
that.
like that.
That's dope. That explains how you can always find them too, because you can just follow the tether. Fantastic.
And no, it was coming from my holy symbol, which is hanging around my neck.
So, and it's Bahamut. So did the tether like streak out as if like a little image of Bahamut is carrying it and latching onto her?
More like
It's
a
like a-
silhouette of a little dragon.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
It's like a dragon said.
Yeah. All right. Who's next?
All right, that's Chiron 17.
Who's next?
12.
The man who peed his pants.
The guy who pees his pants that got shrapnel in him is trying to crawl out, and he kind of looks at her and sees her screaming and reaches out. They attacked us! Help! Help! They're trying to steal our money! As they plead and beg. Oh, nobody believes that shit. I just got a 1 on my persuasion check.
Oh!
Yeah,
Deception
sorry,
check. Sorry.
bud. Sorry, but that ain't working here.
Thorax.
My turn. Talking is a free action, right?
Yes.
So we could do this one of 2 ways. We could do this the flaming fist way, or we could do it probably the way that isn't the flaming fist way. 1, I can kill this bitch. Do we kill
Did you
her?
hear what he just said? He's gonna kill me!
Flaming fists don't really give a shit. As far as I'm aware, anyway. let me rephrase that. As far as I'm aware.
It's funny. So since the leader
Because
has
I feel like I
disappeared.
should be aware of this, but
Since
okay.
the leader has disappeared,
I feel like
the Flaming Fists have been a little more rowdy and a little less forgiving than they were when they were under his command.
They're the bugs.
When Ulder Ravengard disappeared, he was kind of the leading force that kept everyone in line. And so the Fists are becoming more and more thugs.
okay.
So they're not the most reliable source of help.
Yeah. I wasn't here with Ravengard. I was brought in earlier. Zaj found me.
So what you gonna do?
So he's giving me options. His way or my way.
Either I kill her or whatever you're. Can I see the tether?
It's up to you.
You can, she can't.
Or
Ooh,
whatever.
I like that.
Or whatever this thing you got going on here.
It's so I can track her.
So do you want me to let her go? Do you want to do this?
He's a manhunter.
I'm like, I mean, with the whole trench coat thing, I mean, do you want me to let her go? You want to have your fun? I mean, I get it. I work here.
She tries to stomp on your toes.
Back!
It frees. She's struggling a little bit.
Hold still.
Let's give her a forceful warning, but keep her alive.
He's like, damn it, I don't like that option.
I take my javelin, and because players can decide to not give the killing blow with their weapons, I, instead of impaling her through like the shoulder, I'm going to impale her through the leg.
Okay, so you're not gonna try and.
I'm not going to try and kill her. I'm just
Okay, you're gonna do
non-lethal.
non-lethal damage. All right.
Yeah, so I don't kill her.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
14.
Not gonna do it.
Really? What does this hoe have? Probably just passed. All right. All right. Second attack.
Go ahead.
This one hits because that's a 21.
All right.
D6 plus 3. It is 6 damage.
You kind of got her in your grip, and with a confident forward step, you send a stabbing thrust deep into her leg, and she bellows and screams in pain and agony. Says,
I hold her mouth shut.
and you gag her. Like my dog.
Oh my gosh.
And she kind of stop. How much damage?
It's
6.
6.
So she kind of stops struggling. The wound is huge. You can feel her getting weaker and fighting less.
Must have a lot. You must have went over.
I need you both
What are we gonna do?
to give me perception checks, please.
What is my perception?
Perception.
14.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anybody else left in the initiative?
Number 9.
Number 9.
No,
yeah, her. Isn't that her?
No.
No, she's
No.
first.
Oh, okay.
All right. You who got the 14? You did?
Yes.
Zorax, you hear the sound of puttering feet throughout the building. And it kind of fades away.
Someone was here. I heard it behind us. Or, I guess, to
In
the
the
right
building.
of us. In the building. I don't know what it was, but they're away.
Someone got away.
Merle, you want to try and find that guy?
I already knew about that guy.
What do you know?
Is that the same guy we're thinking of?
It's hard to tell. You guys weren't aware of how many people were shooting you with
That's true.
darts. I'm
But
sad
he
none of
probably
those hit you.
was.
And
He
did
probably-
you know that there was? How
Because
many
he
there
saw
was?
the...
He
He
said
saw
I
the
know of
2.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So he must have actually... So you can confirm that that was another good art guy.
Yeah.
Can he confirm that was another dark guy?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Is she... She's all done?
No, she's fussing and struggling and trying to get free.
Whose turn is it now?
Merle.
mine.
You want to knock this hell out?
Can I actually go through the board of the window?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
You gotta pull the boards off or blow them up or something.
Blow him up.
Well, I'm asking if I think I can just go.
No. It's like they're trying to keep out zombies. All that's there is little cracks, almost as if it was set up so that they could just dart people without being seen.
Oh.
They pretty much have 3/4 cover from behind there.
And I still see that there's somebody in there.
The one you blew up or the other one?
The other one.
Yes. Well, no, you not now, not since his turn went around. That was what I rolled for.
Okay. Do I see any other obvious way into the building?
Not in between the alley. You assume there's probably a door to the on the roof or on the front of the building.
While I'm in the air.
Well, okay, there might be one on the roof. if you
Yeah,
go all the way up,
options.
but the roof, the building is 2 stories. So if you go to the top, there's probably an entrance
Right,
up
I'm 2
there.
stories up.
Okay, so you can probably see that there's an entrance on the roof.
Okay, I go to the entrance.
All right. You open the door. Or you try to open the door, and the door's locked.
Son of a.
This
All
is
right.
Baldur's Gate, man. You sure as hell don't have enough protection. You don't leave your doors open.
It's fair.
All right. Bonus action. No. Standard action.
Shatter the door.
And then as a bonus action, what seems to be another type of pistol like pops out from my sleeve into my hand. And I shoot the door.
All right. You don't need to make an attack roll for that. You blow the handle right off the door.
Okay.
Well, that worked out nicely.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that. That's stupid.
I go in.
That's right. If you make me roll for that, you're stupid.
Sorry, previous TMs.
Sometimes it's just best to let them succeed.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I go in.
you go down and start to set a flight of stairs come down. Give me a dexterity saving throw. DC 15.
Make it.
You know, it's
So-
to hell.
Yeah. So
Baldur's
as you
Gate.
start running down the door or running down the stairs, the your foot catches onto a tripwire, and just as you feel it nudge, you topple forward and avoid a list of needles that shoot outside the the walls on either side of this second floor stairwell.
Tripwires? Really?
I'm tempted to answer that. You hear in the distance, yeah.
Oh God.
That's my turn. Chiron.
Oh,
I still got her held down. There's a spear in her leg.
She's hurting, but she's fussing. She wants to be let go. She's still screaming for help.
Well,
I'm being assaulted. The flame
Help!
fists
I'm
are-
being repressed.
trying to keep her mouth closed. It's not working apparently.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you did say that, didn't you?
Come to the bottom of the hereditary system.
so here's what's gonna happen, little one.
Oh shit.
He's using thaumaturgy, and his eyes are crimson, but they give a little glow and a red flame.
Ooh.
And he goes, I'm going to let you walk away from this, but if I see you do this again to myself or my allies here, I will arrest you. Or worse, let him have his fun.
As I yank the spear around a little bit.
She stiffens and she squeals in your under your grip at the pain from the torture you just in.
I'm not a nice guy here.
He
I'm not
goes.
meant to be.
She kind of nods and
This is your second chance. Do not waste it.
Convincing, I say, as I yank the spear out and
She-
push.
she twitches in pain.
I
and-
catch her, and as I catch her, I do 2 points of lay on hands.
Ooh. But he's a kind and gentle soul every once in a while. He's
I just imagine playing a character that bitch slaps people and then heals him just to feel better about himself.
he's like, no, I gotta do this.
You start to see part of her wounds kind of stitch up a little bit. Not quite, but does staunch the bleeding. She kind of looks, and at this point, the flaming fists, the rest of them get down.
Eyes still flaring.
Uh,
Oh no.
Sarah, you again. You trying to mug these people? What? No, I wouldn't have. No. Okay, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. And they kind of get this back and forth. Clearly, she's been around the block
Yeah.
more than once. She's not the first. He basically says, "You know what we told about this. Come on, we're gonna take you in." She's like, "Okay."
He's just kind of nonchalant about it. He's like, all right.
Insight check.
Fine. He goes, Samson, double up the cuffs. You know how she gets away. You're not getting away this time.
If only
Go ahead.
Raven was here with his lightning cuffs.
Right.
Fucking
Zap.
get out of these! I dare
You
you.
gonna give me that check?
Yeah. Let me get to the page. Inside.
Okay. She seems genuine. All right. So he says,
I don't care enough to give an insight.
"Good work, Zorax. I knew it was good coming on. Even your at this point, big buff elf comes around.
Ah, Dungren.
He says, her again. Damn it. I'm tired of her causing trouble. Don't let her escape this time." And they kind of carry her off.
Tied to a pole, and they have to carry the pole out.
So which poor sap did she get this time?
This
She
one.
almost got me.
He
Surprisingly,
looks up and down at you. Almost, huh? Well, here at Baldur's Gate, you shouldn't trust everything you see. Everyone here is out to get you.
Fair enough.
Ain't
Noted.
that the
Also,
truth?
make sure you check your pocketbooks. Who got the 4? Oh, you both failed.
I had a 14.
Yeah, you both failed.
Oh.
So you were both lost 100 gold. Now your characters
Unaware of that until you
aren't
check it.
aware of that. I'm just telling you right now.
So it's
When you get a
100 gold.
chance, make sure you count your purse because you can't count it in an
So
instant.
it's
right?
100 gold loss.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Ah.
Why do you think she wasn't doing anything?
Oh.
never really thought
All right, so you're dashing down the stairwell.
yeah, there's the guy.
Wait a sec.
Anyway,
Where's
it's Chiron's
Bronson?
turn, then 17, then 12, then Zorax, then 9. So,
Well,
yeah.
Zorax.
Well, that was on my turn.
So it's Zorax's turn then.
Right.
Well, I let her go.
Okay,
That was my turn.
it's just you
I
then.
yanked the spear out and pushed.
Okay.
That's rough. Should have a spear go through
You're
her
gonna
leg.
continue down and enter any of the rooms. There's rooms aplenty.
Like
Like a tiny
bad guy.
apartment building is kind of what you're in. A very rundown apartment building. You see little critters scurrying about the floor, and the smell is not super great. Are you gonna follow the voice?
Yep. And I'll be hovering 3 feet off the ground while doing it.
All right, so you float through, and you come to the what you think is the door that the voice came from on the other side.
Are you wearing a long coat?
Yeah.
Are you just practically floating with the edge
with
of
a
your
little
long coat just
billowing
touching the
coat.
ground?
That's cool. Okay, so you come to a door, which you believe the sound of the voice is coming from. You hear a bit of cackling on the other side of the door.
Could you imagine if all you hear is just
Yep.
that's all he hears. He doesn't hear footsteps.
I try to open the door.
You open the door and it's locked.
Bonus
Sorry,
action.
you turn the knob and it's locked.
Bonus action. Hit the door with force damage.
Okay, it blows open. It's all rusted and shit.
Yep.
You hear, "What the hell did you do, boy? You breaking my door?"
Yep.
You see
Yep.
a guy sitting on a couch with a large, like a very odd-looking quarterstaff. It starts wide at one end and gets narrow at the other end, like a pool stick. And he's just sitting there, staring at the wall. "Well, you gonna take my money now too?"
Do I know? Do I know what he actually has?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, is it a stick?
It's a very odd stick. You're an artificer.
That's why I'm asking.
You would certainly know that it is a walking cane for
Okay.
somebody who is blind. Wait, you managed to get in here? Why did my traps go off? Damn,
Hey.
pressure plate must have broke again.
He floated over the
Damn it! I gotta kick that kid's ass. What do you want? I don't have much money.
Someone trying to shoot me.
What?
Someone
Well,
try-
you should try to avoid that. He's not looking at. He's looking at a wall.
So I came here to arrest him.
Well, okay. Well, you should go find him, but you better fix my damn door first.
Okay.
Also, can you check that trap for me and fix the one you springed earlier?
No.
What?
But for your trouble, I reach into my pocket, grab 1 gold coin, and flick it to him.
It hits him in the head. What the hell?
Just checking.
Why are you throwing shit at me?
Making sure you're blind.
What? The fact that I'm staring at nothing didn't give it away. Or that I got a stick here and that I ain't getting up to beat your ass for trespassing in my house.
You could be faking it for all I know.
Fair enough.
It is Baldur's Gate.
But seriously, though, you got to fix that shit. I can't defend myself.
That's what the coin's for.
The hell am I going to do with the coin?
Pay someone.
You going to go find him for me?
Nope.
I fucking hate this city. I'm moving it to El Terrell.
Yeah, that's gone.
What?
It's gone.
It's gone.
What do you mean it's gone? On vacation?
As in, it was there. No, it's not. Okay.
Well, it's still probably better off than Baldur's Gate.
I mean, it's a crater, so.
Okay, maybe not. All right, well, do me a favor. On your way out, will you get the bellboy? You'll find him. He's the one snot-nosed little brat at the bottom. Tell him to get Billy on over here to set my traps back up.
And
Tell him to check this damn pressure plate for me again.
And could you kindly tell me where I can find the idiot that tried to shoot me?
Oh, yeah, I saw him run that way, and he just points in a random direction.
Blind joke.
That's good.
I could hit. Well, for all I know, you could have heard it.
That's true. But I hear a lot of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That's funny.
inside joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's clearly he's not going to be much help to you. But he is very just angry that his trap doesn't work. The other one went off. You're not going to fix it. And you broke his damn door. Then you threw something at him.
Money.
How much?
Money.
Gold.
He starts feeling around for it. And you see he can't like get it. He's like, some help.
A little to your left. Almost.
You make the. He looks down. You make the L with your hand, your thumb, and your finger. He starts feeling around. He finally finds it, sticks it in his mouth, and bites on it. Well, I'll be. Whose picture's on this?
No idea.
All right, he pockets it. All right, tell the little kid downstairs, hook me up with Billy and get this shit fixed. Get the hell out of here.
All right.
So he goes.
All right.
all right. So as you're walking through, you've pretty much lost. He disengaged most of the time and went and hid. So
Figured.
And you come out of there and you see your buddies there. The girl's gone. The crowd is still pushing and smashing into each other. The burning fists are still being very thuggish.
Burning fists.
That's what it is, right?
Flaming
Flaming fists.
Oh, son of a damn it! Anyways, the flaming fists.
The
burning fist is from WoW. Pretty sure that's one of the low level
Oh.
orcs. Anyways,
I don't know anything about World of Warcraft, so
I do. I'm gonna start my own stream of me playing that. I'll be walking on a treadmill. I'm coming up with a name. I'm thinking a walk across Azeroth. That way I can walk and lose weight and not be sitting on my ass exactly like I'm doing now for hours on end, right?
that's actually not too bad.
Yeah, I've been practicing with it to make sure I don't fall on my face on a live stream. So I feel like that would be a good way to get people's attention.
Maybe.
Yeah, it happened when I was playing Rocket League.
There you go.
So I was playing on my treadmill and I was playing on the game, and I'm walking this way, my car's driving this way, my camera's that direction, and so I end up tripping and falling and smashing into the wall.
Okay, back to
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, it's a game.
Anyways, so you get out there and you guys were basically the victim of a mugging here in actual mugging.
Yeah, we got one.
And I took no damage.
Well,
None of it took damage.
all those attacks really only do like 1 point of damage when they do hit, but they put you to sleep.
Yeah.
So
You got lucky.
I guess I didn't
Like
need to
6
tell everyone
times.
that, but I thought you guys should know. Yeah, you guys' AC is really. They're supposed to go for the squishy, but there really is
Plate
no
armor,
squishy.
shield,
Plate-
and
plate
defense
magic.
plate and defensive play style
Yeah.
or fight style.
So
You're mad AC.
your boy walks up to you.
Dungren.
Well, I gotta get what's his name?
Dungren.
Dungren.
Dungren. I probably should write that down. He'll probably come back up.
Buff
again.
elf. That's his
The
sub
buff
race.
elf. That's all I remember is buff elf.
He's just his sub race is buff elf. Instead of getting a charisma modifier or intelligence modifier, he just gets strength modifier. So he just
Dungren. He says, "Well, I got some work to do. Like I said, grab your new fellas here and report
Low
to
Lantern.
the low lantern tavern there for
yeah.
a
still
good
need
night
to-
of fun. You've been working hard today. You got us some new recruits, and I want to show you appreciation."
We still need to find that woman that escaped.
Oh yeah,
We'll have to tell Zach about that.
yeah. That's unfortunate for you. So you guys have to decide.
So you're not gonna report to him for me, and you don't want to get being
What?
the
I don't wanna
messenger
get
boy.
I don't want to get stabbed or kicked down a well. Are you nuts?
Me neither.
Yeah, we'll see. So you guys have a couple options. You've been invited to go to the Low Lantern, or you can continue your adventure through Baldur's Gate, looking for this woman, which
I'd
is
like
the
to
order.
continue.
This order that you have. The sun is going down gradually, so it'll be pure dark and within an hour.
And then we'll have actual thugs out here, not just the flaming fist thugs, which I am a part of.
So what is the plan?
So either look for the red woman, or I get kicked down a well and you guys kill on with your merry day. So I suggest we look for the girl because I don't want to get beheaded and kicked down a well. So I don't think I can beat Zaj in an arm wrestling contest. Therefore, I don't want to fight Zaj with a sword.
I think we should look for the girl.
All right.
I guess we're looking for
All right, give me investigation checks, please.
Works for me.
Oh my gosh.
16.
25.
Nope, it's just a 15 raw.
12.
All right, so you guys start asking around town. You're asking some of the commoners, some of the refugees, burning fists, flaming fists.
Should. Nice red hair, like
Merle,
me.
you run into the oddliest sight You spot a very gangly human, a little bit shy. Appears to be cleaning with the horse, a horse. And he sees you asking around town, and he says, "Hey, you, yeah, come here.
What?
I hear you're looking for somebody."
Who isn't?
Damn.
Shit,
You're right.
well, I've got connections here, and I know people.
Are we with him?
Everyone yeah.
Are we okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume you guys been traveling in a group unless you tell me otherwise.
Okay.
So I've got stuff for you. I know people. You just tell me what you need, and I'll know how to get it.
I have a passive insight of 14.
Fantastic.
That's pretty good. I feel like
It is.
because my passive insight. Wait, is it just insight plus 10?
Yeah.
I too have a passive insight of 14.
He says,
Wow, I took insight.
I've got a lot of connections here, and I can find people. Who are you looking for?
Redhead.
Redhead woman had a thin sword. She was acting in the.
She fought one of the Flaming Fist, one of the commanders, Zaj. You probably know him.
I do know Zaj,
Yeah,
and I heard about the incident. A lot of people are talking about it.
I figured.
Somebody drawing a weapon.
Not against
Like
Zaj. No.
You
Just
don't
against
do that.
Just against the fist. It looked like she was doing it defensively.
Well,
Yeah, that's what they all say.
yeah, that's
But I'll tell you
that's
what.
everyone here. As I chuckle of him, like that's it.
Looks over at you, Merle, and
Yeah.
says, "For the right amount of coin, I can help you out. I got a lot of contacts. I can have you an answer inside of 12 hours.
How much coin are we talking?
Well, it depends on how hard the person is to find. I require at least a small fee up front, and of course the rest comes with the amount of effort it takes. If I have to reach out to 5 people, it's going to be more than if I have to reach out to 1. Is this something you're interested in? Or if gold isn't in your pocket, I do exchange in services. No, not that kind. All right.
What could
You do me a solid, I do you a solid.
Once again, how much?
Well, we start off with cool, easy 100 gold pieces. That's the upfront cost. And then for every additional contact that's required, another 10 gold pieces. Usually the average 4 to 5 contacts, easy. I can do this for you. Not a problem.
I'm rolling insight.
Okay.
He went above my passive, didn't he?
our passive? It's 14.
It's a purple one.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. What'd you get?
7.
So, I'm telling you, the Baldur's Gate's huge, and if you don't know the right people, you could be here all day looking, or never even
He
find
knows
the
the
person.
right people. He's a fist as well.
Well, I mean, that's obvious, I guess.
Yeah. You think the fists care about stuff like this? They don't. They're just thugs. They know it. You know it. I know it.
I'm new to the city.
No offense.
No, none.
I'm
None
the-
taken.
I'm new to the city until I got dragged by this guy.
So are you interested or not? He's combing this horse, this fine breed of horse. It neighs and whinnies a little bit. He says, "Calm down, girl. She smells a good deal."
A moment.
I'm like, I don't have anything in my spell list that really helps with this. I have command, but like, what is command gonna do? I can't just say truth.
I poop myself sometimes.
Oh.
You got something? Or maybe, well, I guess it wouldn't be fair if we all rolled for insight because that wouldn't make sense. Obviously, if one of us does the check.
We can do group. You can do it at advantage.
True. Yep. You have that?
Yeah.
Paladins can get that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You gonna keep me in suspense?
Zone of
I
truth.
could
You
use
could
Zone of
Zone of
Truth on
Truth.
him,
You could.
I mean,
but it's a second level spell slot, and I only have 2. And I've already used one
yeah, we
because
use one
of
for
Misty Step.
Yeah. Well, in theory, it's getting dark, so if we had to say we're getting a long rest, maybe soon, because we have to sleep. We don't want to get exhaustion anyway. So
Right.
Do it.
I whisper.
I say do it.
So who's paying?
So are you doing?
No, I'm gonna do the zone of truth.
Huh?
No, but the zone of truth.
Use Zone of Truth first, and then
Okay.
unless he somehow can get past Zone of Truth, which I mean maybe. Unless he's really
Alright.
speaking the truth, that'd be crazy.
Then if
I kind of keep
15-foot
conversing
radius
with him
centered
while
on a
he's
point of my choice
attempting
within
this.
range. I choose the point where he's standing on. He has to make a charisma saving throw.
How big is the area? Is it everyone, or do you get to pick who in the zone is?
You create a magical zone that guards against deception. Set it on a point of range until the spell ends. A creature that enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there must make a charisma
Everyone
saving throw.
then.
So everyone, yeah, it's just a giant.
Okay, so as you're talking to him, you actually learn all about this horse, and its name is Manny, and it's adorable, and it's the
Charisma
cutest
DC 13.
thing. Everyone then.
Well, except me because I'm the caster.
It says every creature in the zone.
yeah, but my charisma's.
Spells that don't include the
Sky
caster
high.
specifically say.
I made the save easy. My charisma's sky high.
Yeah, I pass.
I fail, but I don't care.
Okay.
I guess we don't get to know if he fails or not.
Is that a verbal spell?
Yeah, it's verbal somatic.
So it's, one of those people. You know that sort of magic will get you killed here, right? You should be very careful who you cast spells like that on that manipulate their emotions. See? And you have to believe me now, too, don't you? You should be very careful. Not everyone is generous as I am. What do you want to know? I've already told you.
Deal you propose to us real?
Yes, real expensive.
All right.
So, 100 gold pieces up front.
That's what I said.
We could bring it 33 each.
I'm starting to suspect this guy, guys.
I will tell
There's
you
certain
outright.
words that I'm like, I mean, as a player, I'm like, okay, I see what you're trying to do, because you're not saying a lie, or you're not saying a lie, but it's like it's a white lie.
Let's see. An affected creature is aware
Not a
of the
lie at all.
spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive in its
Mhm.
answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the
Yep.
truth.
That's the one. That's
Yep.
the part of the spell that really can get you.
Yep.
So, what do you have? What do you want to know from him? You've cast a spell. Now's the time. You asked him whether the deal was real. He said yes. Real expensive.
Can you find her?
Probably. There's nobody that can escape my network. Whether it's in a timely manner, on the other hand,
Do we want to know?
Is it really going to be 12 hours? Can you guarantee that?
no, I cannot guarantee that.
Do we want to know your group? The name of your group?
You do not want to know the name of my group.
Fair
No,
enough.
yeah, you don't want
And
that.
honestly, I wouldn't tell you anyway because having
Just had to throw that out there.
support network is what makes us successful. And sometimes you have to work with sketchy people like you guys.
Is it
Using
higher than 200 gold?
Emotional manipulation magic. You're lucky my charm broke from the last bastard that did that to me. What?
Is it higher than 200 gold? Is that what you're really offering?
It is if it takes more than 10 contacts.
So 100 gold up front, 10 gold pieces from then on.
Per contact he makes.
Per contact. That's what I said. Weren't you listening?
So we're looking at.
No wonder you adventurers need so much help, especially you, Mr. Burning Fist, Flaming Fist. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna not mess that up eventually. After we're leaving.
Yeah.
We're basically looking at 150 at minimum.
He's not wrong. But I can tell you this. It's worth it. I mean, sure, you can do the workload yourself. I mean, that's the way it goes, right? You can spend who knows how much time looking for this one person, or you can rely on my network that spreads throughout the entire city.
Have a question. Are you just going to let me know the location, or are you going to actually like hold
I'm
her
not
down
going
and
to
retain her?
escort you, and I'm not going to hold her against her will because that would be wrong.
Okay.
What I can do is when we find her location, I can give you an update to where her last location was. Now, if you lollygag and don't get there in an amount of time before she leaves, well, not
That's
a whole
on
lot I
us.
can do.
That would be on us.
How
Not him.
quick would you be able to reach us if we went to the Low Lantern Tavern?
Low Lantern, I could probably reach you probably within an hour once I hear back from my contacts. That's one of the closest taverns, so
That's how y'all chipping 33 gold and
I agree with him.
goes.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with it as well.
We make the
Wonderful.
deal.
All right, he shakes on it. I'm not. He shakes each of your hands.
Oops.
Now, most people in my predicament would, or in my career, would make you sign a contract, but I truly believe a man of his word, and so I'm going to hold you to that. Okay.
Works for me.
Now, you also need to know that my network is just as powerful for disinformation. So if you screw me out of my money, you won't be able to find work.
He would. I wouldn't. You can be sure of that.
No, I can't. You cast a spell, you manipulating bastard. How can you trust somebody that manipulates the emotions of others?
Technically, it's not manipulating emotions. They're manipulating the capacity to tell lies. That's a completely different subject altogether.
Excuse me,
he's the
Mr.
brains,
Smarty
I
Best.
guess.
Manipulating people's minds. You're manipulating people.
So
Well,
It's an
hence the spell.
enchantment.
So I'm gonna do this since I work here and I brought you guys here and we should have gotten the girl to begin with. I fork over the 100.
You give the 100.
I give 100.
You're paying for it?
Yeah.
Well, you guys have a mighty generous feller there.
Well, he cast a spell and he just called you an idiot, so that leaves me.
You're not wrong. Plus, Manny really likes you. She kind of neighs against you.
I pat her a little bit. Yeah. Look, I work here. I want to have connections just like you. Flaming Fists. Someday
Yeah.
they're probably going to die out. We'll give it a
Sooner
month.
than you might think.
Yeah. So if I need new work,
Well,
you might know somebody.
informants pay. I pay my informants well. Why do you think that? Where do you think that 10 extra gold goes?
I'll appreciate it later.
If you don't suck, it's not a job for everyone. So you said you'll be at the Low Lantern Inn or
Yep.
Tavern.
Low Lantern Tavern.
That's where.
Well, I'll get started right away.
Okay, we'll see you then.
He says, "Did you get all that?" And you see a shadowy figure come out from a window. A female voice says, "I got it, sir." And you hear a little shh, and she's gone.
Was she a redhead?
No.
Was that the redhead?
Every woman, is she a redhead? Is she a redhead? Is she a redhead?
Just pulls out his wand pistol and just.
He says, "Well, I have other work to get to, so I will meet you guys there. I didn't catch all your names."
Zorax. You'll know by the mask.
Chiron.
Bronson.
Hey, Bronson, I do have a question. What is that flipping noise?
What?
Your wings? Aren't you floating just above the ground with
No.
your little things?
No.
Or are you walking? Oh, I envisioned him like floating the whole way with his trench
He's just
coat. With his trench coat just above, rubbing on the ground.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
All right. So he says, well, I will reach out to you guys. You'll find my details when I have something.
Works for me.
You don't contact me, I'll contact you.
Fair enough.
When should I expect you?
And probably within 12 hours. Weren't you listening? We just had this discussion.
I thought.
I said
That
I
was
couldn't
in-
promise it. I didn't say it wouldn't
Okay.
happen.
Gotcha.
You're not the sharpest sword in the armory, are you?
Intelligence is my lowest score.
Is it really?
Yes. It's still an 11, so I'm not dumb by any means, but yeah.
You're scared on the idiot sometimes.
I can understand that.
I'm a flaming fist. I stab people.
I rest my case.
That definitely is a good job for you then.
Yes.
All right. So you guys have met this informant because you spent all this time searching. It's very dark at this point because you spent a couple hours searching. Torches are lit. You come to the Low Lantern Inn. Unless there's something else you guys wanted to do.
No,
Nope.
I'm good.
So,
What's the atmosphere like?
well, I was actually going to describe that, but there was. It's dark. There's lanterns that are kind of everywhere. It smells bad. There's a lot of rowdiness going on. People get into fist fights every time you're walking down a corner. There's another fist fight going on. People being abused and beating. Lots of dice games and card games going on in and outside of buildings. It's very
Run down.
Yeah, it's very bad.
Chaotic.
Very, very bad. When you're policing forces, a bunch of thugs, it's pretty bad. So as you guys,
I'm bad.
Zorax, you lead them to the Low Lantern since it's this is your hometown.
My home.
Um,
I do the thing here.
The Low Lantern is an aging 3-masted merchant ship that's permanently docked on
Wow.
the east side of the harbor.
Not bad.
Far past the point of being seaworthy, the vessel has basically been converted into a tavern and gambling house
A dry
that is
docked,
open all day and all
shambled
night.
ship.
What's that?
A dry docked, shambled ship.
Yes.
Pretty much.
So as
Kinda
you
cool, though.
approach, the fog obscures the Low Lantern until you get within a few hundred feet of it. Whereupon its tall masts and creaking bolt come into view. The converted ship has a rigging but no sails and is anchored to the wharf by thick chains. A wooden staircase climbs from the wharf's edge to the main deck. A lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify that the tavern is open for business.
Ooh.
You can hear the sound of rowdiness coming from inside. You can hear a little bit of music. I assume you guys are going to
Just enter, yeah. I
enter
think,
in.
right?
So as you
Keep an eye out for
begin,
Dungren.
Keep an eye out for Dungren. Yeah! A boy Dungren!
as you begin making your way up the wharf onto the main deck, the main deck of the old ship features wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and aft castle, and another set of stairs descending into the ship. A padlocked wooden hatch fitted with windows acts as a skylight for the deck below, the tavern proper. Visible through the hatch's glass panes. 4 dead seagulls lie on the deck, and 2 ravens squawk at you from a crow's nest, roughly 40-foot climb up the ship's rigging.
What a place. Free food on the ground.
Do I look like some sort of savage to you?
No, I'm not saying it's for you. It's for me. Look, we don't eat much around here.
I walk away.
I'm surprised I have the physique that I do. When you're on rations from the last 2 weeks, you start to look at other things and think, if I just cook that enough, it might be good.
You're just talking to the air right now because Chiron walked away.
So as you make your way you kind of make your way around the deck looking for the tap room and gambling hall.
He rubs his forehead. This is why I don't have friends.
And as you're walking through there, the deck you notice is littered with seagulls' corpses. As you make your way down, you hear, "Well met. My name is Pretty sure there's a thing in here to help me pronounce his names.
Pronunciation
Yeah.
list thing.
Phonetics. Lorela.
Lorelia?
Lorelra.
Can I see that?
Lorelra. La.
It's literally in phonetics. I can read it. It's la. You have to come over here.
Is
Right there. La rail ra.
La Rail Ra. Yeah.
La rail ra. La rail ra.
It's
Damn it, Watsy, why your name's gotta be so hard to pronounce?
race is she? Or her, or it's,
uh,
or him.
I'm done already.
Also, do we know that you're a tiefling?
Yeah.
You're just a visible tiefling?
Yeah.
Damn, you're hardcore. Most tieflings are like, nope, no one must know, and you're just like, I am tiefling. Fear me!
Fear me, fuckers!
I burn things in the name of my god.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
But for redemption.
Like, I see all
not
these
for
stat blocks, but I'm
evil.
not sure where hers is at.
Maybe they don't have one.
Well, usually they got like a bold. She uses the stat block. Oh yes, I do. I see what she is. She does. She is a human.
Oh, wow.
But she wears fine clothing and has a bunch of trinkets all on her. Anybody with Arcana?
Yep.
Any Arcana?
Ooh, 23.
You spot a small, almost portable like spell book, almost like on a keychain at her waist. You see several rings that could be contained power, and you see she has a magical wand. So she's definitely a powerful spellcaster of sorts.
Yep.
See, not all your innkeepers got to be boring as hell. All right.
Hey man,
This
Durnan was
person-
not boring.
No, he wasn't.
Durnan was a fucking god among men.
So as you enter, she says, "Well met. My name is Lorelera Thundreth, but folks around here call me the captain." Ooh, I gotta give her name. Folks around here call me the captain.
That might
not-
be my wife.
No. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking for a gamble, you've come to the right place. But watch your step. Things can get pretty messy around here. And I'm okay with that as long as you pay for it. If you got any questions, let me know. But other than that, help yourselves. Find a table. You guys poke around, and almost every table's got booze and people playing a game of dice. Any people play gambling or anything?
Nope.
I am proficient with a playing card set.
So you've kind of been around the block when it comes to games, right?
Yeah.
So you recognize the game as I think it's
Dragon something?
It's Baldur's Bones.
That's the playing card set one?
It's not. It's a
Dice.
dice game.
Oh.
It's called Baldur's Balls. And you see a bunch of people kind of playing around the different sets of tables. You see you see some weird shit. You see a Duragar sitting in the corner with an open table. You see a dwarf, a few burly men, a couple burly women, a half-orc. The area is quite diverse. But the only table that's open is one with a gray-skinned dwarf, Duragar, sitting in the corner there.
Do we see
goes.
Dungren?
You do not. He says, "Hey, come here. I got something good for you."
There's the Durgar.
Yeah.
Ha! I've seen one of your kind around here once, twice. You always got something good. You bastard, I'm in.
Come on in. Let's play some games. Are y'all want to sit around and join us? I'm up for a little
I'll join.
Baldur's.
I'll join, but
Baldur's Bones?
I'd like to see what this game is about.
Ah, shit. Let me in. Who's
How about
playing?
you over there, little what are you? You're a
He's just a human.
you're a human, right? I keep thinking Merle, and I was like, that's got to be a dwarf.
No,
He's like, are you gonna join?
I'll watch.
Ah,
Just the two of us. That's
I'll
no
play.
fun. Grow a pair. Anybody else? He starts shouting for everyone else.
well, it's Dungren. He'd play. Bastard.
He doesn't.
Always
So,
leaves me.
says, you sure you
He
don't want to
doesn't
play?
He doesn't play. Oh, okay. That's what I thought you said. He was like,
All
he
right.
doesn't.
Well, we're gonna ante in. Anybody? Last chance. Once the ante's thrown, you can't be a part of it.
What do I gotta roll?
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
It's a pretty popular game. Every table's playing this game.
Like I said, I'm gonna watch.
All right. So it works out. It's pretty simple. It's obviously more fun, more money potential with more people, but sorry, losers over here. That's okay. All right. So you
5
play.
gold on the Duragar.
Have you not played?
5 gold on the Duragar.
5 gold. You're
betting against me?
so
I want to take your money.
we're doing a 20 gold buy-in.
All right.
Can you handle that?
Yeah.
Some good money.
Yeah, oh, I'm in. You know.
So it's real simple, right?
So
what you do is you grab 3 of your Baldur's Bones, these 6-sided blocks here, pretty simple, and you throw them, right? Line them up. So you got them in a nice, good order, and then add them up to yourself, right? It's quite simple. So the way it's going to happen is since you're the guest, you get to go first. You can say, hit me, and I'll give you another die, and you can add it to your roll. The goal is simple. Get as close to 21 without going over.
Oh, so it's just like blackjack, literally. Okay, cool.
It's quite literally blackjack.
Okay, yeah, awesome.
So,
I like this.
Blackjack with dice?
Blackjack with dice. I like
I
this.
read through it. It sounded fun.
Yeah.
So you can choose to stand if you think you're risk breaking, or you can let me hit you. Close to 21 without busting. You bust, you instantly empty the pot.
All right, hit me. No.
What's your total there, buddy?
That's a 10. Hit me again.
Well, no, it's my turn.
Oh yeah,
now.
you
It
gotta go.
alternates.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go ahead and say
It's kind of cool.
hit me.
What are you at?
I'm sitting at 17. Now this is where it gets interesting.
So
You have an opportunity to up the pot.
All right.
I'm at
listening.
17 to your what? Don't roll your die. Don't lose your dice.
It's 10. It's 10.
How much you want to ante up? Come on, stranger.
I'll throw in another 20.
Another 20? We probably should. You're gonna write somebody. We were keep track
It's
of
at
that.
40 now. It's at 40.
Okay. All right. I can do that. Do you want to hit or do you want to stand?
Hit me.
May the bones not fall in your favor. Ooh, a 1.
That's not bad.
That's not looking good, man.
I gotta keep getting more hits apparently.
All right.
I'm
sitting
at
at 11. I'm sitting at a
With 5 dice
17.
in.
This is risky.
Hey, you're the one that has to go over, not
It's
me.
true. I'm all in though. You know me.
I know it.
Ooh. That brings me to a 19.
19.
Woo!
But if I say hit me and then, well, I guess you could just choose to stay, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. I can stand.
All right, hit me.
Got to raise. You gonna raise the pot first?
Oh, do I have to? Or
You
no?
don't have to.
No, I'll keep it at 40.
I'm gonna raise the pot by 40.
By 40?
80
We're
gold in
betting
this
80?
pot.
Ah, you're a fucking
What do you got? What do you got? You don't have. You can stay. You don't have to go in. You can stand right now and accept the loss.
Fuck no.
So what do you got? How are you guys doing anything at this table while this is going on?
I'm just watching.
I'm
Okay.
watching.
What do you got?
And
80
holding
gold
my
in there.
purse.
All right, let's see.
What is your total so
I'm
far?
also holding my coin
It's
purse.
at 11. I got 10 to go yet. It's a 3. All right.
That's 14.
So I'm at 14.
Whew.
Yeah,
That's
some
not
low
bad.
numbers. Yeah.
Well, good. I think that I'm
You
gonna
gonna
be
stay?
honest. I think I'm gonna stand.
All right.
You gonna keep going?
I gotta.
You gonna
I
raise
wanna-
the pot?
No, I'll keep the pot there for now, but I'm gonna take another roll because I'm at 14. So here's to a 6. That's a 5. That's a 19. What is a tie? Is
It's
it
not
you?
over. I stood the last round. Doesn't mean I have to.
Yeah, but that means we're both at 19.
Which means one of us either we call it a draw or one of us goes in. Because either way, we both lose. Actually, it doesn't actually give me that rules. Everyone that a turn, the highest point total wins. The game takes the pot. So I have an opportunity to.
Isn't it usually table wins in gambling
I think so.
when it's a tie?
I think the host wins. It doesn't actually touch on that, but that's the rule we'll go with for now.
Okay.
So, well, right now I'm winning there, son.
I'll say tie split the pot, which is kind of a moot point with like 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys threw off the tension when you didn't join in, a-holes. Well, what you got? I think that I'm winning right now, folks. There is a crowd forming
One
around
or
the
two.
table.
1 or 2. That's all I gotta do. I'm gonna borrow this. Hope you don't mind.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm about to lose 80 gold, guys. I'll see you in the next round.
Technically,
Oh
yeah,
my
I
gosh.
busted hard. All right, you got me this time.
Woo!
Bones were in your favor.
I'll be honest, man. My bones were tickling right then.
Wait, why
I
did he
was
roll?
concerned.
Why did he roll a 6 when he won? At
you went
nine-
over 21.
You went
I
over
went over
21. You
21.
busted.
I'm busted.
Well, that was a good game.
It was a pleasure.
Shame your buddies are such cheapskates.
Nope, I'm in.
You're
you're
now?
in?
You want to come in for another?
Ah, I'll
Like
join
my
another.
my pot's looking pretty good right now.
You just keep the pot from last time and just keep going.
It's gonna keep growing. How about you,
No, I'll pass.
metalhead? All right. Well, I got time for one. I got time for one more game, and then a big burly voice comes in, and it's Dungren. Is it Dungren?
Dungren.
Dungren.
I'm gonna have you come in as Dungren. He has 200 gold limit.
Oh,
All right. That way you can still participate even if your character's not going to.
Woo,
Okay.
we got
Which means
Dungren.
there's no risk to you, but everyone else has potential more reward.
All right.
And you all use D6. This is the way it's going to work, folks. He explains the rules to you. You guys got it pretty much?
Yep.
yeah.
This is, all right, all new folks at the table. The
Yeah, we need
ante in
3
is
dice.
20 gold pieces. We got this.
All
You
right.
start by throwing your Baldur's bones.
Okay, sneak 4, I don't know. All right, we gotta roll 3 first, right?
Yep. And that's your starting bet.
2, 3, 4. It's a 9.
9.
Ooh.
We start with 3.
Yep. Start
Very
with
low. Not good.
No, it's not.
3. Oh, it's good.
What'd you get? You got
9.
9, and you got
9.
that's not
8.
good.
Why is that not good? That's low.
It's
You're
not
gonna
bad.
lose. What are you talking about? Clearly, you don't understand the strategy involved.
Yes, I do.
What the hell is the city talking about?
No, you don't. What'd you get?
I got an 8.
All right, so we're gonna go around the table this way.
You had a 13. Bro.
Say, hey, you,
Merle.
no, I know his name. I'm trying
my
to see if
gosh.
there's something particular about him that he can call out. All right, there, you plain Jane. It's your turn. You gonna hit?
Hit me.
Do you have an extra D6?
Yeah.
Hit you. He slides you over a bone die.
14.
That's good.
Your turn. I'm gonna have to keep track.
Hey,
of I can reuse.
It's been a while since I've seen you, Dungren. Ready to lose some more of your hard-earned cash? He kind of goes back and forth a little bit. Did you want to role play him? He's a very stern character,
No.
but
I'm
has
not
a
gonna roleplay.
gambling addiction.
Yeah, apparently got Zorax into it too.
It's no wonder the flaming fists have no money. They're all
They're all
gambling addicts.
gamblers. Yeah, we just take the money and spend it elsewhere.
I'm getting more D6s just in
Yeah,
case.
that's fine. Yeah, you need quite a few.
Yeah,
I went through and specifically got a bunch.
Oh,
yeah,
that's one.
I'm not really gonna have any, so I'm gonna have to reuse mine.
Yeah,
but I'll
I
keep
can
track.
share. I got plenty.
Okay.
I went and specifically grabbed a bunch.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you're at
I'm at an 8.
ooh, 616.
I'm at an 8. What was the starting ante?
20.
20.
Are we at 20? We're
Mhm.
starting with 20.
It starts at 20, yeah. I apologize if I didn't say that. I thought
So that
I
makes it
did.
100.
Oh shit, we're at 100.
Woo!
No,
It's a
80.
big pot today. Papa gonna go home. Good. I mean,
All
it's a
right.
good pot today. All right, you gonna hit or stay there? Dungren.
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 I'm not great with names. It's horrible. It really is. Yay or nay? Waiting on you,
obviously-
boss.
If he does hit me, it raises.
You get to
Yes.
roll another D6
Okay.
You want to get as close to 21 as possible
without
without
going over. Yeah.
Literally blackjack.
Okay. Hit me.
All right. He hands you over another die. You reach over. It's a little chilly.
It's a 9 now.
That one always seems to be a little light. That's really weird. I'm sorry about that. All right. What about you? Big, tall, dark, and
Dark. I'm light. Have you seen my skin color? I'm light as hell.
I bet I can't see your face.
Oh, that's fair. Hit me.
Tosses you another
I
die.
got it. Thanks. Yeah, let's see.
Give me a passive perception. Or give me a perception check.
Me?
No,
Isn't this a 7?
it is.
Is it passive perception?
Yeah, I want to see if your character spots that it's a 7-sided die instead of a. I just tried to
It's
cheat.
an 11.
No, you don't spot that it's a different. So for those of you that are watching, I just gave him a 7-sided die.
Yeah, like
Well,
literally.
Well, 6-sided.
It's 6-sided, but it's got an extra, so it says 7 here, and
There's
instead
no
of 1, it's 2 is the lowest. Basically, this guy is cheating. But your passive perception has to determine whether you spot it or not. So
Huh. Is that something you made up, or is that actually part of the?
no, I made that up.
That's hilarious, and I love it. All right, whatever.
Can I make
That's
a
five.
pass?
It's a
Not passive.
14.
Can I make a can I make a regular perception check?
Passive perception is being used for this.
Ah,
What'd you get?
I'm at 14. It's your move.
That's really good. I'm sitting on a solid, not good. 14? 15. 6. No, I'm an idiot. Come on, fucking Justin. Do basic math, you idiot.
12.
Yes, 12. I think I'm going to hit. I'm definitely going to hit.
You pretty much have to. We're all higher than you.
4. That brings me to 16.
Except me, I'm
Woo,
at 9.
doggy. Now, going around, you can choose to increase the ante if you want.
I'll increase by 5.
25.
5 more gold pieces. Another 25 on the stack. I call.
You know I'm here for the money.
What about you, Dungerin? You gonna call?
calls and up the ante.
Yes.
You're
I don't
gonna go
For the
with
record, I
ante.
don't know anything about the gambling games.
Call means you meet the current ante.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you put more money in. You have 200 gold total. You use 20 to enter in, and now it's
Bold
gone
call
up
or
You're going
or
up
raise.
another 5.
or raise. Yeah, both same thing. All right. You said you raise. You gonna hit me, and you need to be hit.
I need to be hit.
Whoa, Billy. That's not what he meant. Put the bat down. All right.
Hey, come on. You know we're regulars here.
18.
You hear? Oh, hey, Zorox, man. How's it going?
It's
Eight?
been terrible today.
18.
18. Woo! He's coming in close. Mighty close. He really upped that ante a little bit. All right,
Oh, I
18.
gotta beat an 18.
Dungerin, what about you,
Motherfucker.
boss?
Hit me again.
Go slide you another bone die.
It's a 4.
4, so that brings me up to 13. Jeez.
That's good. You still got some clearance there. Not like Mr. 18 over there.
You know you gotta hit me.
I got plenty
Shit,
of
no,
clearance.
I
It's gonna
just
hit
moved all
you.
my dice. It was.
Do you know what the number?
Was it 14?
I tried to cheat. Now he's trying to cheat. All right. Well, there's your green die.
It was 14. It was 14.
You got this.
It was
Can
2.
Kyra make a
3.
perception check on the dice and how everything's handled?
It was 9.
Sure.
And then plus 5. Yeah, it was 9 and then 14. I'm at 14. I'm not trying to cheat here. Promise.
Let me confirm.
You got to be 19.
20.
Nice. You spot that the die that Zorax has seems off.
But I don't notice. I'm gonna roll. I'm at 14. Let's get that 6. Oh, that's 5. 19.
Ooh. Got a guy in the hot seat here, guys.
I'm about to take all the
Ooh,
money.
he's about to open the gate. I love it.
Is that foreshadowing for what's happening later? Oh shit!
All right.
I'm
All right, boys. I got a nice 16 here. I think I'm gonna take a hit, but I'm gonna raise the pot here.
How much?
I'll toss in another 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
Done.
I answer. Let's do it. 675 already.
I try to pick a time for Chiron to intervene.
3. What do you want, Chiron? On your turn, just say you want them to intervene. So. God, I don't know why I'm so tired.
7, 15.
18.
This one not having numbers is throwing me off.
Right,
I'm gonna
It's a
change it.
5.
I know, but it's throwing me off because it's the
I
only
get
one that's
that.
not a number.
So,
So
12.
that's
All right, that's
12,
much easier to read.
16,
12.
19.
Yes.
Is it 19 really?
Yeah.
12.
The house is winning, boys. What you gonna do?
I gotta roll a 1 or a 2 just to.
What you
beat
gonna
this
do, Merle?
fucker.
I'm going to say hit me.
Holy shit! You're going in 2.
What's your passive perception?
14.
He hands you a die, and you spot that it's slightly different.
Wait a second. What are you trying to pull here?
You trying to cheat? Who slipped that in there?
Oh, now Kyron can intervene and be like, "No, hold up."
Now, hang on a second.
Hmm.
Oh, you just angered the tiefling. You know what that means.
I noticed that my compatriot here also has a false die.
I do? You son of a bitch!
He looks at him. He's like, which one of you bastards slipped these into my die?
I am new to town. How could I have known that?
Hey,
One of you's cheating. Boys, we got a cheater. And the whole area just erupts in, chop off their fingers. Oh!
is it Durgan?
What?
Dungren.
Dungren. Hey, Dungren. The hell?
Don't look at me. I didn't do it.
Well, I didn't either. So it has to be him, right?
I
Wait.
wonder if somebody slipped those in there when I'm during one of my last games. That bastard.
Hold on a
What
second.
if it's actually true? We just veer off and it's actually the guy.
Hold up. It was the Durgar who did the give, or who gave
Yeah,
the die?
so the Durgard's using the die and is passing them out.
Yep.
You're the
He's
one.
implicating that somebody else changed him, either you or somebody else.
Chiron's using Thaumaturgy's voice amplifier to quiet the room and said, "Says the Durgar who's been passing these die. Every time someone says hit me."
Hey, what does me having to be a Durgar have anything to do with this situation, you racist bastard?
Hey,
Nothing.
I was gonna
I
say,
didn't judge you from your stupid looking horns
Do you have horns?
Yes.
and that ugly ass tail. No, you know why? Because I care about what's on the inside.
How about he rolls that cheap die, and I get a new one?
I think that's perfectly fair. And if I find out who did this, he starts looking around. I'm gonna chop off your fingers. You got it? Everyone's like, yeah.
Insight check.
Yeah, I
Go
was gonna
ahead.
say insight. Is this guy being for real?
15.
Oh wow, I got nothing. I got a fat 6.
Well, go ahead and give me that
12.
one back.
No. I dropped the die on the ground, pull my arcane focus, and blast it.
A bit of shock kind of goes through his eyes, and then he quickly recovers. That's a good thing too. We don't want any other cheaters in here. And his eyes are darting around.
I got a 12, so
Nope, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah, I got
I had a 15.
I got a 6, man. I ain't doing it. I ain't in it.
All right, so he says, "I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to inconvenience you." And he passes you another die.
I almost want to move to it, just intimidate the guy and be like, "No, if it happens again."
I think I made my point.
Yeah,
You did.
you made your
You
point.
blew up his die. I mean, you blew up the die.
Shatters into the frozen bits.
All right, go ahead and do your roll then, and then ante up.
Grungan?
20.
What?
Grungan.
he's at 20.
20. Son of a bitch.
20.
All right. Dungren. You're up. He's at 20.
You're at 20?
Yeah.
Son of a...
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I'm at 19.
So am I!
Wait.
2, 3,
Leave it to the
9,
human to fuck it up.
I know, right?
14.
And then this racist bastard
20.
tiefling.
20. Yep.
Ah.
Wait.
This is bullshit.
Dungeon goes, hit me.
Man, if I was Raven right now, I would just sleight of hand and just be like, no one noticed. But I can't do that because I'm not Raven. And my sleight of hand's 2. And I ain't brave enough for that shit.
Dungren
I already took
asks
that
for
man.
hit me.
Okay, tosses you a die, and I'm sure that you.
Dungren's looking at
I
it.
was gonna say he's probably looking at that shit.
He's like, no! That's 6!
That's a 5. That brings me to 18.
Well, fuck me. Well, this could be better. Can you step back a little bit? And he pushes the tiefling back. He's like, I don't want none of your negative
He's staying-
vibes over here.
He's staying opposite side of the Durgar.
Okay.
Alright. We both know how this is probably going to go down.
Yeah, I think the little human over there is probably going to win.
Hit me anyway. You know
All
how we
right.
go here.
Where are you at?
Look, I'm at 19. I got to roll a 1 or 2 just to stay relevant. And you know what?
It's all or nothing, man.
If I fold, I lose all the money anyway. So
Can't argue with that.
Oh, that's cocked.
Yeah.
Oh,
He said cock.
I fucked up.
Well, that's a bust, Zorax.
I can't
Taking
win
your
anything
gold.
today. It's all been shit.
All right. I'm going to raise you 20 gold.
so that's 65.
Yep.
Why the hell are you raising 20 gold when you're the one in the losing seat?
Was that 19?
20.
20.
House win. Oh,
Everyone give me a perception check. You have to beat 17.
17.
I didn't see shit.
10.
Beat it.
Fuck!
The one guy who's playing.
God. You spot him shift the die from a 20 to a 21.
Now hold up there. I saw that.
He says, I don't know what you're talking about. You won.
Okay.
And
Now-
well, you still got. I'm out. You still got Dungarin in.
What's Duncan that?
18, I think, right?
Hang on. 9, 10, 16,
He has
18.
a 50% chance to
18.
not
He
lose.
says, all right.
You're right.
This is a tense moment. Can I talk to you for a second? Pull-
To Dungren?
yeah.
Oh shit.
You're doing the role playing for Dungren. I'm just saying whether or not
I'll
to
be
hit or
Dungren.
All right, he'll be Dungarin. Hey, Dungarin. All right, I got an idea.
I'm always listening.
I can help you with this. You split it both ways. We can guarantee he loses. What do you think? Wait, you think we can do this?
That bastard, let's do
Let's do it. All right.
it. Well, no one cares.
so,
Everyone wants the money. I'm
So
assuming
go ahead.
that's what
Are you,
Dungren's about.
you want to go ahead and hit?
Sure.
I have no idea what that
Oh
is.
no.
19.
What?
He sleight of hand. Dungarin kind of jostles the table, and the die flips over. That pushes it to a 21. He's like, "Shit, he might beat you, man." Give me a perception check to catch that. You get advantage because he's already been caught cheated once. Yeah, I beat 16.
Well, I rolled 17 on the die alone, so
Fuck.
Oh,
I think this table here's rigged.
At which point,
yeah, we-
Chiron draws his short sword.
you hear in the back? Woo! We're gonna see some fingers lost tonight, boys.
Zorax is here just like, I haven't seen one of these in a hot minute.
I turn my hand over, and he's a spray like mechanical device, and I crawl up my sleeve onto the table.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, what is that?
That to me looks like it's insurance.
You been cheating?
Nope, but you have been.
No. I withdrew. You win. Congratulations. Here's all your gold.
So
That's what I thought.
Dungren's like,
So that's
just giving him the
65
stink eye,
each.
like
Right.
You said we were gonna win.
that kind
well,
of.
I didn't know the damn guy had little aliens up his gloves.
260 gold.
I know.
Congratulations. He says, well, you done broke me for the night, folks. Have to come back. Maybe you'll come back to my table again later.
We'll
Except for
see.
him. Leave the demon at home.
Which one?
And you called
One,
him a
one or the
racist.
one the demon?
Well, that being said, I think I'm gonna take my losses. I'm gonna head out of here. But I'll tell you what, booze is on me, folks. Hey, can I get a round of bourbon toe over here? Here, coming right up.
That's my favorite.
So
How'd you know? That's all we order.
I thought that was an interesting game.
That was fun.
Shit.
What you told Austin?
Huh?
Oh, I lost. Lost 125 gold from that.
That doesn't include what's been stolen from you, does it?
Nope. And what I paid for. I have 675 gold from my 1K that I had. The boy's been spending.
You're a big spender.
Sox is like, I'll get it all back eventually.
So that's it for tonight.
Well, we're gonna close out, do a little bit more role play here in a second, and then we'll be
Oh my God,
closing
that's
out
Funny.
because I still have to work in the morning. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
so,
That was fun.
Yeah.
I don't care if I lose gold. It's the point.
where is?
Oh man.
Not unless you want to buy healing potions.
Which you can. Where's it at? I'm looking for a very specific. Here we go. Oh, duh, that's right where my notepad is. So, as you guys are making your way out of the. You have a good, nice discussion with Dungarin, and as you're making your way out, a cloaked figure approaches, arm clinking with each step. One glove hand rested on the hilt of a longsword, the other hand pulling back the cowl to reveal a face of a teenage girl with brown skin, red hair, and a haunting gaze.
Red hair.
Is this
So, I've been told you're looking for me.
the damn contact? Didn't have to pay for him anyway. Came to me anyway.
Or the contact arranged for her to come here. Idiot.
Hey,
Says,
again, I'm good at one thing, and I'm damn good at it.
do you guys have a moment to speak?
Yep.
Actually,
I'm kind of a little uneasy under you with that mark on your face.
Ignore him.
How can I? They're chasing me right now.
I removed the mask, which obviously doesn't happen very often, and I set it on the table. I'm here to speak.
You speak. Considering today,
Sarah was different.
What?
Sarah.
And I gave you the option.
She says,
Said you pulled some weird tether thing, and I don't know what that's all about. It's weird.
oh, that's gone by
I
now.
heard of your battle in the alleyway and the fact that you did not just kill that young girl. That says a lot about your character.
That says more about me, not him.
It's true.
Well, at least as a group anyway. I'm not surprised with the Flaming Fist here. They're usually pretty nasty crew. I have my eye on you. Why is it you're looking for me?
We were ordered to chase after you after the scuffle today.
Yeah. Well,
But
it's what happens with the Flaming Fist when they think they know everything.
that's why we actually came to you. Because we don't know everything.
Technically, she came to us.
Well,
We
we were ordered to come to her.
and I was contacted by some informants.
Yeah,
Trustworthy people.
that would be from me. I paid for that.
Yeah. You paid a lot, I bet. He's really not cheap.
150
Enough.
at minimum.
Yeah, I bet. So I'll
But-
tell you what. Let us get a place, find a quiet place to discuss this in private.
I can agree to that.
You
Very
have to
well.
promise me you will not take me to your captain, though.
I'm fine with that.
What was that order? Did I just need the information or did I need the girl too?
Well, she's the one with the information.
And they want the information, so.
So preferably a lot.
I prefer not to get killed by Zaj. So,
Kick
can I make
down
a
a
history?
well?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember what I said
Okay.
exactly. Anybody remember?
The information is probably enough.
Kick down the well sounds pretty
The
good.
information, probably enough, but
She did attack in defense.
allegedly.
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 Anyways, so
yeah.
so I don't want to get too much into her story and moving forward with the adventures. So I think we're gonna call it a night for now.
Okay.
This got us right up to the part where it's about level appropriate. I mean, there's dungeons and stuff before that, but you guys wanted to start at a little bit higher level. So
Yeah.
hopefully the well, I think let's actually sign off, I guess, because we're streaming.
Yeah.
We're not just sitting around our table, not normally.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh yeah, we're done. We're going.
Yeah, we've been
Um,
offline for too long.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So that is our first episode or part one of our descent into Avernus. Like I said, I take a lot of liberties with the games because I try to tailor it to my table the best I can. I hope
Yeah.
you guys enjoyed it. We'll start at the end of the table with Ian there. Tell us about your character or who you played and something you enjoyed about the session.
Well, once again, I'm playing Merle Bronson, Human Artificer, and I like the opportunity to try out this class.
Wonderful.
Hi, I'm Matthew, and I play Chiron, the Tiefling Paladin, and I'm happy that I have a 21 AC.
Yeah. Very thankful for that.
It's basically mythical plate armor, which is 18, defensive fighting style, and a shield. So that's +3 to my total AC. So that brings it up to 21.
Very cool.
Pretty good.
I can actually go to 24.
Of course you can.
It's
How?
temporary though, isn't it?
Well, first off, I can cast Sanctuary, which means people would have to roll to hit me in the first place. Then I can cast Blur, and I guess I can have both of them up at the same time, which means any attacks against me has disadvantage. And if they get through all that, I can then cast it as a reaction shield, which adds +5 to my AC.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah. Are those other two?
That's 3
concentration?
slots, but nope.
Okay. Very cool.
Well, Blur's concentration.
Okay, but just the one is.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm Austin. I've been playing Zorax, the guy who yells at people a lot. I didn't actually use my intimidation as much as I thought I would.
Well, you
this time
tried
around.
to use your intimidation.
Yeah, and
for
they
it.
got
that
shut
lady
down.
rolled really high, so
Yeah, which I mean happens, but
can't win them all.
no, yeah, no. Definitely the funnest part for me was the gameplay. I don't know. I
It's
just thought it
definitely
was
something different.
Yeah, definitely not something I expected. But
So
oh yeah, and I guess I'm a Scourge Asmar Paladin. Sure.
Voidwalker, which you can pick up over at
I haven't
academy.com.
done too much Voidwalker stuff, but again, a lot of the Voidwalker.
Yeah, this
stuff
was
doesn't
just
get to
mostly-
like
And this is mostly an intro aspect
yeah.
of the game too. You don't need to hand that to me right at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Let's keep
usually
it
not
there.
until like level 7 when you'll start to see some really weird
So,
shenanigans.
yeah, so I'm really excited moving forward because I will go ahead and let everyone know the next episode will end up being a little bit of a more dungeon crawly, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, especially since we are doing this every other Friday.
Yeah.
So hopefully that means you'll join us in 2 weeks when we record again. So
Yeah. Should be
I
fun.
am your dungeon master, Total Dumas. Justin, host of the Crit Academy podcast. Please come check us out this Sunday. We are going